Let us continue with the integral problems. I have integral of x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2 dx. Now, the idea in this question is to factor the upper function, and this is actually the difference between two squares, right? So I can rewrite it as integral. Now, to factor this part, which is x squared minus 4, this is the difference between two squares. So let us just revise the rule. If I have a squared minus b squared, this equals a plus b times a minus b, right? So this is the difference between two squares rule. Now the same we should apply to this function. So let us write it here, x squared minus. Now instead of writing 4 basically is what? 2 squared. So we'll write 2 squared. This equals x plus 2 and x minus 2. So let us write it here, x plus 2 and x minus 2. And now the denominator, will write it same as it is. And of course, we should not forget the dx. Now, if you notice here, we have two similar parentheses up and down, which is x minus 2. So we can simply now cancel them out. So we will be left with integral of x plus 2 dx. Now I can integrate these two terms very easily. We have x, the integral of x will be, because of course we have an exponent here which is invisible 1, so I have to add 1 to the exponent and divide by the new exponent. So it will be x to the power 2 divided by 2 plus the integral for any constant number will be the constant number multiplied by x. So it will be 2x, and of course we should not forget the c. Try to solve this question, then check your answer. Integral 1 over x squared plus 6x plus 9 dx. Now the idea in this question is to factor the bottom part. So let us factor it together and we will see what we can do next. So this is a quadratic function and we can factor it very easily. So I should look into two numbers that multiply to give 9 and adds up to 6. So it will be 3 and 3. Because if I multiply 3 with 3, I will get 9. And if I add 3 plus 3, I will get 6. Okay, so 9, which is this, 6, which is this. So now I can factor it like this. Integral of 1 over x plus 3 times x plus 3 dx. Now, if you notice here, we have two similar parentheses. So we can rewrite the question as 1 over x plus 3 to the power 2 dx, right? I did not do anything basically. I did not change anything. I just combined these two parentheses and replaced them with the exponent. Okay, I hope I made it clear for you guys. Next, I will take this part and I will take it up, right? So it will be easy for us to integrate. So it will be like this. Integral of x plus 3 to the power negative 2 dx. Whenever you are changing the any number that is in the denominator, if you want to take it up, you have to change the sign of the exponent. Okay? Now, if you notice here, this is a linear function and we can integrate it very easily. So the integration will be, I have to add 1 to the exponent. It will be x plus 3. Negative 2 plus 1 will be negative 1. So the exponent will be negative 1. Now I have to divide it by negative 1 and multiply it by the coefficient of the first term of the x. Okay? The coefficient of x, which is 1 in this case. And of course, plus c. Now, if you want to write it in the most simplest form, so it will be 1 divided by x plus 3. And since we have a negative sign here, so we should add negative 1 here, plus c. And this is the final answer.